Hello everybody, this is Sebastian Furtado and welcome. So continuing with the Shalimar saga, today I decided to speak about the Parfum or Extrait, also as known. I was going to talk about one of the souffles de parfum, but because it's today it's what? It's the 19th of April. I don't know exactly. I'm a little bit lost in time. It's snowing quite a bit again here today. The ground was still frozen, but it snowed a little bit yesterday, but the snow was gone. There was no more snow for the last, I would say, week and a half, 2 weeks. And today everything is white again. So for that reason, I decided to go with a warmer version of Shalimar. And for that reason, again, I chose the Parfum. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it. So this is the atomizer that I use because I have this, which I did use a little bit when I got it, but soon after I found an opportunity to buy a larger quantity of the extract, and I bought this 250 ml bottle, and there's more and another vessel and another bottle that it's not really for displaying purposes, so I decant from the other bottle into this one, and this is how much it's recently refilled. And if you have any questions about the atomizer, this is from Amazon, and I engraved it myself. So just put Shalimar Parfum. So let me just spray. I love this perfume so much. And just making it clear, this is the Parfum / extract, Extrait de Parfum, not eau de parfum. They're different concentrations, and they have. This is so yummy. The bergamot, it's just stunning. It is a big blast of bergamot in the opening right away. But it's sweet. It's not that very citrus, and sharp bergamot, because the vanilla is very present here since the beginning. And my perceptions of this perfume have changed drastically from since I smelled it the first time. I remember smelling for the first time after watching, what was Katie Puckrick, and I was very fascinated. I was already a little bit familiar with Guerlain, but I didn't know Shalimar at the time. It wasn't available where I live, and I smelled like I didn't really like it. No, I didn't like it at all. It was too dark, too heavy. It just wasn't for me. And I tried the eau de parfum, but then eventually over time I just, that old story that I've mentioned here time and time again, trying, and then I just fell in love. But the parfum is extra special to me because the bergamot in here, it's not as sharp as in the eau de parfum and eau de toilette. Like I said, it's a little bit sweeter and it's smoother. And let me put a little bit on my hand, because I have this aura right around me, like right here. I'm smelling all of it. It's just I have been able to detect the powder that's very present in Shalimar rather recently. I would say 6 months ago. That's when I actually started smelling the powder a bit more, which I believe it's a different facet of iris that's in this perfume. Apparently there's jasmine in here too, but I do not get the jasmine. I guess it's part of the Guerlain that's very present in this perfume, and maybe because it's in the very, it's blended so well in the base, I can really detect it. So the facets of this perfume that I get the most are the powder, the freshness of the bergamot blended beautifully with the vanilla, which is not a sweet, like cupcake kind of vanilla. It's like a vanilla extract. It's dark and um, a leathery touch here. It has to my perception, I get this very beautiful leather that it's just stunning. This perfume is to me it's breathtaking, but it's not for everybody. Shalimar, it's definitely not for everybody. A lot of people don't like it, and I totally understand why. Um, it's just one of those perfumes that kind of chooses the rare. Like, I didn't give up on it. I kept going on back and time and again, and eventually it won me over. And then said, "Yeah, I'm bending the knee to Shalimar. She is the queen." And God, is ever gorgeous. I don't know what else to say that hasn't been said. Before. This is just a stunning composition. It's very abstract. It's but some notes I can detect, like the iris, which comes across powder, like very powdery, but not talcum powder, not that kind of powder. It's just a very beautiful, I don't know, it's just like a layer of iris, powdered iris, if that makes sense. Because to me, it doesn't come across as makeup-y either. It's a very unique kind of powder that I get in Shalimar, but perhaps because of the overload of vanilla and the bergamot and the leather tones. It's a stunning perfume. This is from 1925, and the perfumer was Guerlain. I'll read a little bit of what Guerlain says about the perfume before leaving you. So, Shalimar, an ode to sensuality, inspired by the passionate love story between an emperor and an Indian princess. Shalimar, which means temple of love in Sanskrit, symbolizes the promise of eternal love forevermore. So it's about the story of the Shah Jahan, and we all know that already by now. Or if you don't know, this emperor of India, built this loft temple, which is the Taj Mahal, for his beloved wife, and but apparently she died before it was even finished. I don't know if she was buried in it or not. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. Wearing Shalimar means letting your senses take over, Jacques Guerlain would say. So in 1925, the Shalimar bottle, designed by Raymond Guerlain, won first prize at the Paris Decorative Arts Exhibition. Its curves were inspired by the basins of the famous Shalimar Gardens. The fan stopper with its sapphire transparency recalls the gardens internal gushing water. But actually, that's not what I know about the stopper, actually. Apparently, I was told at the Guerlain boutique itself, this is the classic bottle of Shalimar, the Parfum especially. This bottle it's one of the most beautiful bottles that I believe. It's just stunning. And the stopper, actually, this fan was actually designed after this set of cutlery of the family. Apparently the end of the cutlery, like the forks and knives and spoons, was shaped like this. And that was the inspiration for the stopper, which I actually believe, because I have seen cutleries in the past that had a similar design to this, and it's a very old classic style. So, and this is the 30 ml bottle, and this bottle is still available, and the Parfum is still in production. At least last I saw on the Canadian website, it is available. The price went up a little bit. I believe it was $380. Now it's $405 or something like that for this 30 ml bottle. So there's a lot of talks about vintage and all that stuff. If you love your vintage Shalimar, amazing. I'm happy. I don't chase for the vintages, because to me this is stunning. I have smelled a bunch of vintages before, and to me the differences aren't enough to make me chase just wear the vintage, if you know what I mean. But I love Shalimar. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for your attention, for your time, spending time with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And the world needs more beauty lovers. Bye.